We have a confession to make.
I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Jay.
And we're barely squeaking by.
In the richest neighborhood in Mexico.
Today, we want to show you what another part of Mexico looks like that you may or may not have already known about. We didn't know about it.
And we're also going to take this opportunity to answer some questions that you guys asked in last week's video.
Do you know this one?
I've heard it, but I don't know anything about it. Here we are at Museum Somaya. It is owned and it was designed and created by Carlos Slim, the richest man in Latin America.
Inside this building contains 66,000 of his personal collection of art worth over $700 million. And we're gonna go in there and check it out.
And you might be wondering, just like we were, where did this guy get all of his money? And just this building and this complex alone cost $800 million just to construct it. That's not including the art that's inside.
All right, let's get inside.
With an exterior that looks like this, it's gotta be phenomenal on the inside.
It's free.
It is free. I'll bet it's backlit underneath these tiles.
Oh, at nighttime?
It might be.
Oh, yeah. Can this go in a video or no?
Yeah.
It can? It's art?
Man, so that piece is like carved out. Moses.
Got some gold stuff going on over there.
Yeah.
I know. Marble everything. Yeah, I will. Oh, that thing's cool. We're gonna keep this moving. We're gonna keep going fast because we don't want to bore you, because museum videos look really boring on film. I wouldn't want to watch it, so I'm not gonna make you watch it. Wow. Oh, that is so cool. The windows. We're not gonna show this, but that is impressive.
Why do you like that so much?
I like the windows, like the stained glass windows.
I know, but what does your dad do?
My father made stained glass windows growing up, and it was one of my favorite things. So this is really impressive to me. I love this.
And what else does he do? Her dad's hobby is building scale model doll houses.
Yes.
And he does an incredible job.
He does.
And so he would actually really much appreciate this piece because of the intricacy and the detail.
My father's Christmas display is just out of this world.
It's over the top.
It's over the top, and it's amazing.
It's September right now, and her father's probably already starting to put together the Christmas display and village that he loves so much every year to make and share with everybody.
This leads us into answering a question that we got last week. This question is from the Cummins camper, Eric and Marissa. They also have a great YouTube channel. Go check them out. Eric is asking us, y'all miss home? I do. I really miss home, and we've just started this trip. We're only in Mexico. I can't even imagine how I'm gonna feel later on. I really miss family. That's the worst part about traveling, especially at Christmas time. Christmas is gonna come, and that's hard for me. I'm one of 11 kids, so I miss being home.
Yeah, I agree. I miss home as well. I miss my family, but they're only a phone call away or a FaceTime away. And who knows, we might take a break in the middle of this trip just to go home and see our family, depending on how long it takes. We kept thinking to ourselves, What does one do with so much money? Buy things, of course. Create a museum with all the pieces you've collected around the world. What would you do with $700 million?
We were so intrigued to see more, but we knew we had to keep moving. With only 24 hours in a day, you have to choose wisely what you fill them with, and we have so much more to show you. Oh, it's so cute.
So cute. Look at this.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We are in Polanco, and this is known as the Beverly Hills of Mexico.
Polanco is actually one of the most expensive real estate markets in Latin America. Are we even allowed to be here?
I have no idea.
They might have a dress code, and I don't think we meet it.
No, I'm in my 5-day-old clothes right now.
I got my 7-year-old Carhartt sweatshirt on.
You might be wondering why we're still here in Mexico City. Well, there has been a hurricane in Oaxaca, and that's on the path of which we're going. They had torrential downpours, which caused quite a bit of devastation. So we're gonna hold off, and we wanted to come here to see the most luxurious place in Mexico. We are now walking in Polanco's tree-lined streets, where everybody walks their dogs, which is my favorite thing to see. You can even walk around here at night. It is that safe. But I feel safe. How about you?
Yeah, there's tons of people around. It feels normal. It feels totally fine.
Lots of people.
Yeah. I think that we've smoked the equivalent of a pack of cigarettes worth of secondhand smoke.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm not gonna miss about Mexico City. Look at all that.
It's just part of it, part of the culture.
Crazy traffic. So glad we're not in the van.
Yeah.
Holy cow. You gotta be kidding.
Thankful to not be driving here.
Yeah. Schman's nuts.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Earlier we were talking about Carlos Slim, the richest man in Mexico. His net worth is $93 billion. We haven't mentioned yet. Carlos Slim made his fortune by creating Telcel, which is the equivalent of Verizon or AT&T. And here in Polanco, the average home cost is $3 million and up.
We're definitely not living here, huh?
No, not even close. We're lucky.
We thought the last place, San Miguel, was expensive.
Right, no, this is on a whole nother level. We're lucky we're even allowed to be here.
Good thing our van isn't parked here.
Oh, they'd never let our van here.
So we got some construction going on over there, but we're gonna keep rolling anyways.
Don't mind the banging.
We got another question. This one comes from Jeremy Jones 1. What country are you most looking forward to driving through? Argentina.
Argentina?
I've heard a lot about it, and I just really want to see what Argentina has to offer.
For me, that's an easy one. It's Chile. And the reason it's Chile is because it has such a diverse landscape, mountains, glaciers, lakes, rivers, and I'm a mountain man at heart, so I'm looking forward to Chile.
Next question is from, and I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong, Selena Waldrop 3201. The question is, has anything scary happened during your travels? We both have an answer for this. One of the things is when we were in San Pancho, we were parked the entire time next to a drug house where they would do drug deals, and luckily we're not buying any drugs. So if you're not buying drugs, you're gonna be fine. We were totally fine. It was really safe, but it was happening.
The other issue we had, it was
Scary-ish.
a little bit scary, but not. We were camped in a Walmart and some cars pulled
in
Querétaro. And they were playing music and we thought they were just chilling.
At 3 a.m.
And Aubrey was like, we need to leave. And I was like, no, it's fine. They're just, chilling, listening to music. Well, what we didn't know is in between them chilling, they stole the shovel off the back of our van. Yeah. We didn't realize it till the next day, but they did. It was gone. And that thing could happen in the US too. So it's not anything
especially at a Walmart.
It's not anything to hold against Mexico or Mexicans. It's common in every place you go, especially at Walmart, because Walmart is just Walmart. This is Cafe Buria El Pandulo. It's part bookstore, part cafe, and part forest. It's really cool. I like the layout of it because they have this catwalk that goes around, so the walls are essentially lined with bookshelves.
All right, we have another question we're gonna answer. This one's coming from Kelly I7K. Question, if your van completely fails during this trip, are you able to replace it? Are you financially able to get another?
I guess that is the worst case scenario, is that we do have a failure that we can't fix on the road. And we did think about this before we went on this trip, and we feel comfortable that we can replace it with something to hopefully get us just to the end of our trip. It's not going to be...
I don't know how we would replace it.
Well...
Like with something out here, buying something in a different country?
Yeah, you just buy something locally, and then we would probably strip out everything out of our van and put it into the new whatever it is. And there's going to be a lot of sacrifices that have to go on.
It's definitely be another Barely Squeaking By rig, though. That's what we do know. It's not going to be any upgrade, or it would be a downgrade if we had to replace it.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the end of the journey for us. If something bad does happen, we're going to do everything within our power to pick up something else that will make it the rest of the trip.
Man, do you know what I could go for? I want some ice cream. Why aren't you talking back to me? Oh, they keep taking turns jumping up on the ledge.
Ollies, right?
So cute, yeah. Okay, now we're here.
Sit inside, yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. Oh, neat.
Smears it.
Yeah. Wow. That thing. Wow, look at that. It's a flower. What do you feel about that? We got some ice cream. This is probably all we can afford here.
No, actually, we couldn't even afford that. We had to take out a line of credit so that I could get her this fancy flower-looking ice cream. We got tiramisu on the outside, pistachio, and stracciatella.
Stracciatella. It's like a chocolate chip. It's really well known. It's good.
Put this thing down because we're...
Another thing that we've been seeing here is nannies. So many nannies walking kids, walking dogs, and they're wearing like this
Scrubs.
like nurse
it's
scrubs.
Almost like scrubs, yeah.
So that's how we can pick them out. Everybody has a nanny here. A dog nanny, a baby nanny, everything.
Yeah.
Probably a cook and a maid.
You'll see like a Mexican lady, and she's got one of those front baby bibs on with this kid with hair that's the same color as Aubrey's. So, you know that's a nanny.
Okay. Answering another question. Here we go. Question by Horns5. How does Aubrey keep her hair so blonde on the road?
Well, I'll answer that. You're looking at him right here. We get the dye pack from...
The dye pack from wherever. $9 box takes 30 minutes. I've had blonde hair my entire life. My father's Lithuanian, so I've always been a towhead. But Jay keeps it a little brighter.
Let me just tell you, I dye it, I cut it, I even braid it sometimes.
He can French braid.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
French braid. All right, we forgot to tell you, this cone costs 140 pesos, $7 or $8, give or take.
We got a large, shared it.
Yeah, and you could have got all kinds of other fancy stuff and the price would have just went up and up and up. But we like to keep it basic.
We are now on the most expensive street in Mexico.
I know that I just met you, but you look, oh girl, you blow my mind. I know what I would like to do, but you just keep on talking. I see your dog needs walking. Your folk drive you insane. I know, yeah, that's true. Of course, you ain't the one to blame.
It's called Avenida Presidente Meseric, the home of the most luxury shopping in the country, best bars, best restaurants, best everything. Did any of you know that this place existed? And if so, what was your favorite part?
I just wanna see you move.
What was your favorite part?
It's beautiful to walk around, see all the stuff, look at all the things that I can't afford.
Speaking of things we can't afford, we have another question here we're gonna answer. This comes from Cloud Monkeys. The questions are, how are you able to do this financially without working? And do you ever get bored or discouraged and think about turning back?
The first question, we're able to afford this because I worked really hard when I was younger and I was good at saving my money. We do have somewhat of a nest egg that we're kind of eating into to do this trip, but
The other half is a risk that we're
also
hoping.
doing this trip for as cheap as possible, as you can see by our choice of vehicles.
We bought a van.
Yeah, going to VanLife. We're like serious overlanders now.
That's what I was thinking. It looks like an Overlander.
Yeah, except it's two-wheel drive.
Yeah, what'd you call it?
A Foverlander. Another thing is that we're working really hard on YouTube, trying to make that work so that potentially that can come through, and our Patreons are super helpful as well. All of those things combined together
Will help us achieve our goal.
we're working it out.
Do you ever get bored and think of turning back? I never get bored. I am always excited to see new things, and I just want to keep moving forward, and it keeps me inspired every place we go.
I don't think that boredom would be the driving force to make us turn around. It would have to be something catastrophic, I feel, because we haven't been bored at all. It's always something new, something new, something new. And we haven't even gotten into different countries. We're still in the first country, Mexico. And once we get past this, the countries are gonna be smaller and they're gonna go faster. We're gonna have to go faster through them.
Yeah,
so
that's
boredom is definitely not an issue, but
It was a good question.
it is a great question. Both questions are great, thank
Yeah.
you.
Are you right here? Look at this bag. So we got two of them. We got a pistachio one and a coffee one. And it's coming in like a Paris bag since 1862. Wow.
Should we tell them how much it was?
We just saw someone giving it to their dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna try the pistachio one.
I think they're about $4 a piece. And the lady that was in here before us, she had a dog and she must have given the dog 3 of them.
What is this place? Wow, they got their trademark on there. Look at those rolls. Look at those. Holy smokes, look at that. Holy crap. Wow. That's good.
No, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here. I've never had one of these. I've seen them before, but it just hasn't looked appealing to me. But here goes, eating Aubrey's leftovers.
It's high quality.
It's really sweet. It tastes good.
Real? Yes, it's a restaurant, but now it's a liquid.
Oh, electric.
Did you say this is the motor that was in it? A 1-cylinder.
I like how that's like a little coffee shop too. Yeah, it's neat.
That door is legit, dude.
Everyone's like so fancy here.
And then there's us.
Coffee shop. Yeah, I know. Oh, that smells so good. Whoa. Wow. Whoa, that's strong.
Pretty scared.
It's legit.
It's legit. It's good. Tastes like a cappuccino or something.
This question is coming from Grape and Yellow. I'm not saying it right. Forgive me. The question is, have you had any mechanical issues with the van since starting the journey?
Oh yeah, we got some squeaks.
And we've got some leaks. So we don't know if we're gonna make it. We hope we will. There's bound to be something that's gonna happen, but
it's not gonna stop
we'll
us.
persevere. This is crazy. It works. It's Tiffany.
We have a confession to make. When we entered Mexico, we thought that it was gonna be desert, dry, dirty, garbage, and we've come to terms that it's not. It's very clean, it's very nice. We're in Polanco, and granted, that is one of the nicest places in Mexico City. There's beautiful gardens and walkways everywhere. People are dressed nice, they smell good.
But one thing that you will not see is homeless people. I haven't seen any.
And you don't see garbage anywhere.
No.
We actually see people all over the streets, and that's their job, is to sweep the sidewalk and the streets every day.
Another thing you won't see is theft. All the stores have people with guns in front of them. No one's stealing anything here. I think that's cool.
Yeah, the armed guards will definitely make someone think twice before they want to try to steal anything. And that's something that we don't have in the United States, because people are stealing anything and everything there, and it's kind of sad. Maybe they need to take a page out of Mexico's book.
Yeah. So this has been one of the nicest, fanciest, most upscale places that I have ever seen in my life.
It's been a pleasure to experience it, and we urge all of you guys to maybe come and check it out and rethink maybe what you think about Mexico, or reevaluate what you think about Mexico, because we have, and we love it.
We're running out of time, so we're going to rapid fire some of those questions and answer them quickly.
If we missed answering any, leave us a comment and we will respond.
Question coming from Diane N6638. Have you guys thought about going home? Tired of squeaking by? We kind of answered this already. We're not thinking about going home. We're gonna complete the trip. Are we tired of squeaking by? I enjoy the struggles because it makes the great parts even greater.
The Perpetual Adventure Machine asks, can we expect to see Dump and Flush merch coming soon? And our question is back to you. Would you guys buy a shirt and wear it that said Dump and Flush? And then that brings me to think, what logo would you put on there?
Wade Holloway and a bunch of other people are asking, what editing software do we use? We failed to mention it. We're using Final Cut Pro and Epidemic Sound for music.
Brett Allen Thomas. If you weren't on this adventure to Argentina, where do you think you would be, and what would you be doing? We haven't seen the East Coast, or the upper East Coast of the United States. So that's still on our list of places to travel. And we haven't seen Eastern Canada either, so we could add that in there as well. We'll do all that in one trip. And the other answer
is we would be currently in Alaska helping out some friends that we met, and they're building an amazing lodge out there in the middle of the wilderness. Unbelievable. I would love to be there filming that for them. So that's the other thing we would have been doing right now.
I'd love to be there getting eaten by mosquitoes while I help them build their lodge. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Again, I don't want to pronounce these wrong. Savannahvic 2805. She writes, where's the next destination?
As far as countries goes, it's Belize. Here, I got one.
Okay.
Morag Martin 8954 has a great question, actually. Do you ever feel that the time you are taking to make videos takes you away from being present in the moment or enjoying the moment?
I'm gonna be honest about it. It does. It's really hard. It makes us, number one, go slower. Number two, when you're actually in the moment, you have to focus more on the filming. But I also want to add that it adds value to the trip because you get to almost relive it twice. So creating the videos, you're going right back there again and reliving it.
You actually can relive it infinite times because you can always go back to those videos, and it allows us to share with our family and friends, which is the whole reason why we started doing this. But there is a definite price that we pay for that.
Yes, it is more stressful, more time consuming, all the above.
And slower.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the video kind of sets precedence sometimes, which makes it really hard.
Yes. So anyone who's like, hey, why are you guys going faster? It's because we're making these videos for you guys.
There's a trade-off that's happening. We're sacrificing a lot for you guys. Here's our accommodations.
We're not staying in Polanco.
No, not much of a kitchen or a refrigerator, but there's a bathroom with a hot shower and a place to lay our head.
That's all we need.
$35 a night, well worth it.
Another question from the Cummins camper, Marissa, asking us if we're tired of
eating Mexican food. I personally never get tired of eating Mexican food. I love it, but it is nice to switch it up every once in a while. And to answer your question, tonight we're eating French fries, which are really good.
They're really good.
They have salt and pepper on them, maybe a squeeze of lime or a squeeze of lemon. Not too much, not too little. It just throws a little bit of a different flavor complex in there, and they're really good.
And the screen is not discolored. You are seeing this right. I'm eating a black burger right now. It's everything. There's cheese, bacon, onion ring, and it's amazing.
It's really good. It comes from a restaurant called Black Legend, and everything, the whole theme is black. It's black everything, so that's why the buns are black.
Highly rated, really good. Some people believe this is the best burger they've ever had in their life. It was a two-part question. The other part is, have we ever gotten sick yet from the water or the food?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, like here and there. We were in San Pancho, he kind of brushed his teeth with the wrong water for days and got a little stomach ache. And then just the other day here, actually, I don't know what we ate, but we were both sick at the exact same time, and we got over it pretty quick.
I don't even think it was a sickness. It
just didn't agree with us.
It wasn't
It didn't agree with us.
A food-borne sickness or water-borne. It was, I think it's something that didn't agree with us.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was just well, we'll save you the details.
Yeah. The reason we're not in the bed in the back is it's too dark today. It's raining, so we had to be up here.
Always looking for the best lighting.
With the little equipment that we have.
Maybe we'll be back in bed next week.
So anybody out there, you need your hair done? You're looking at them.
Oh sure, yeah. Just hit me up in my
Jack of all
DMs.
trades.
Yeah.
Hit me up in my DMs.
And also, I do my own hair too.
Yeah.
So not only can I do that, but I can create this masterpiece right here.
He's so little. Doing it. Playing it upside down. Yeah, did it. Winning. Why aren't you talking back to me? Because you can't hear? Okay. Alright, ready?
Ready.
Look at this. Just going for it. Yeah, get it, girl.
So right here on these steps, literally they have these benches to where you could just sit here and people watch. All the Instagram girls throwing their arms up in the air with the peace signs, pushing out their lips.
It tastes like a real coffee. Like real coffee. I just sold those people. They're going into, they're watching me eat this and they're just like, yeah. Season number 2. We have a couple of people asking to see our backstories, and maybe we'll do that someday. I don't know if it's going to be that interesting, but maybe we will. Because some people don't care, but maybe. And also the Alaska videos. We did create some. Haven't shared them yet because they're quite embarrassing. It was the first videos we ever created. And so we're either going to possibly share those or use the footage to create new videos. Or we'll just have to go back to Alaska.
Or that. They can't be any more embarrassing than what we're doing currently.
Oh, it's pretty bad. Super high luxury. Ready? Is it filming already? Oh no. It's a wolfhound. He's huge. Cutie. Fun fact, he named this art museum after his wife, Somaya. Kind of stumped you, sorry about that.
Okay, all right, we're gonna name our van Aubrey.
Oh,
This is like the people watching Mecca right here. Look how dirty your screen is.
Yeah. Visit. I wouldn't want to live in Polanco, only because it's not my scene.
Well, hold on, we could not live in Polanco. Let's be honest.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, adios.
Adios.
Say bye. Oh.